is Averly Hannah. This is my persuasive speech on money can't buy happiness. So do you guys think money can buy happiness? Okay, no, shake of head. What is the definition of happiness? When you think of the word happiness, it often is hard to define. The way of measuring happiness is different for everyone. There are many people that believe money is the answer to happiness, whereas others disagree. Overall, having money may buy people some time and entertainment, but it does not buy love or happiness. There are two types of people who think that money cannot buy happiness. Those who have an excess amount of money and still find themselves unhappy, or those who've never had plenty of money. So before we get into the speech, what are we facing? So when I think of money, I think of spending money. Personally, I love to spend, and that is a problem, but I just think of spending all my money. So overspending is a global problem. For me, it is a problem, and for others, it is. More people are losing money every day. You see day and day and day, people are just spending and spending and spending. We saw that on COVID. Just the amount of people that just wanted to spend all the money that they were getting over that time was just crazy. And they're having to lose their property because they're spending so much money. So inflation, as we see, is going up, and people also are spending more, and that is just damaging their finances. You just see people just becoming less happy just because the inflation is going up. They don't have as much money to spend, but then they want to spend everything they do have, and it's just not a good match. So with that being said, you will never be satisfied if you continue to spend all the money that you are getting, but also spending a lot of it. How can we deal with this problem? There are professionals and people who want to help. Personally, my dad, he is a financial advisor. He can create a plan for a customer to just be wise with their spending, wise with what they have, put away, all of that. The advisor helps with the finances. And I did an interview with my dad, which is a advisor, and I asked him some questions. I was like, do you see customers that have a lot of money? He said yes, and I said, do those customers like to spend, or do they like to say that they are unhappy? And he said all of my customers that have a lot of money, most of them do say they are unhappy, or you can just tell they're unhappy. There's also an accountant. An accountant can help maintain payments on time. Also, family and friends want to help. I know my parents drill into me over and over again. You can't spend all your money. You can't spend it. That's not the way to live. You don't want to do that. You're just going to be struggling with it in the future. And I'm actually very thankful that you guys say that, so thank you. But I think that you should create a budget. I am doing that right as we speak. I'm creating a budget just to help me with how I spend my money, what I do with my money, and overall I feel like that will be very beneficial for me. Also, I think a thing that we can do to help others realize that money isn't just from, that money doesn't buy happiness, is help them find happiness beyond money. Take them to do different things, help them find their interests, their hobbies, all that in between. And lastly, not helping people understand this will cause more people to become miserable. People will lose their belongings in what they call home. They will have foreclosure on the house, lose the car they own, drop out of school. I've seen many famous people on TikTok or YouTube that have just blew up. They get so many followers that allows them to have so much money coming in, and they just have more money than they know what to do with. And there was a family that they had build this house, but they didn't have enough money to finish it or whatever, so they had to foreclose the house that their dream house. People will lose the relationships they once have. For this, family is very important. If you start to spend all your money on other things and your family doesn't agree, it can sometimes butt heads, or friends. If you are spending all your other money on other things and you don't have money now, you won't be able to go out with your friends in the long run. Although happiness does not come from money, where can it come from? How do you find happiness outside of money? Find happiness within yourself and where you are today, and avoid comparing yourself to others. Take pressure off yourself. And in conclusion, we may not find ourselves taking for granted the items we have, which in the end are priceless. We may not realize how important love, family, and friends are, but when we really study it, we truly find the best things in life are free. Money can only buy materialistic items and things that last for a short while, whereas no money is needed for what is built with heart and emotion. So in the end, you have money, which is a materialistic thing that you can just go out and buy all these things, but it's all in the heart, and where your heart is found, that brings you true joy. And I have this picture. It says 5 reasons money can't buy happiness. So first reason is you will never be satisfied. The second reason is friends tend to fade away if the money just diminishes. Happiness comes from doing the things you love. Money can't buy time, and experiencing and savoring special moments can fill your heart in a way that money cannot. Thank you so much.